I wasn't there, of course, at the very beginning, but I have tried to picture it. A sleepy Paris street on a May afternoon, spring blossom trees making shady pools on the warm pavement. The limousine, a sea green Daimler, turns slowly into a narrow side street and purrs moodily along between parked cars, a darkly gliding, gleaming ship, nudging these smaller boats almost with a loving gesture. Wing mirrors shoot from their moorings, glass and metal ping and scream like gunshots into the afternoon air. At last, the car rests like a wounded bird, the engine breathing distress. It takes 5.5 minutes for the police to arrive. No one has stirred from the interior, but windows have opened in upstairs apartments, and a passerby stands like a statue staring, mouth in an O, as a policeman, in dark shades, wrenches open the car door. And there she is, Madame Edith Rouvel. White skeletal hands still clutching the steering wheel, a crone face staring back at him, a mask from the edge of the grave, and when she speaks, it's that voice, the one I have come so recently to know. Dry sand on dry sand.
Good afternoon. Is there something you require?
And in the passenger seat, smiling nervously at the policeman, his delicate manservant's hands spread in that fluttery way of his, is Claude Marais, who says in those near-perfect English copybook tones,
"I'm so sorry. I told her not to drive. I always tell her."
And then, as a kind of sudden afterthought, he opens the glove compartment and brings out a thick wad of 100-franc banknotes, dusty glazed, fresh, unused.
Wubisdu.
And the policeman, taken aback by both the English and the scene before him, hesitates, distinctly aware that he is in the presence of power and class and patronage and money, which of course he is. And later that night, Madame Rouvel, after the tiresome formalities of the police station, was to make the decision which was to set this story in motion. Like Vanessa said, my librarian-type tutor lady at my writing class, all stories have to start somewhere, Mr. Sanderson. You should think of them like waves, far out to sea at first, and rolling vast, dark, deep miles before they at last turn over and break with a gentle roar on one's own shaded, waiting coastline.
Idiots! What kind of police do we have that will take a gift?
I tried, madame. Shall I take your cup?
A few extra francs for their greedy wives. What's wrong with them?
Will there be anything else, madame?
Yes. My properties, there are to be changes. I will start with full breeze. I want low mass here tomorrow morning, prepared to travel.
Very well, madame.
Now leave me, I'm tired.
Full breeze. Madame's villa near Perpignan. Claude's favourite, as he told me later. Because it was his favourite, it was there he chose to store his secret, a treasure which would bring us together and change both our lives. But that night, as he stood outside the door of Madame Rouvel's bedroom with her tray in his hand, he was suddenly very uneasy. What was the stick insect up to now? Why was she doing this? He needed to be there. His precious property. The drawing. The girl. But as he stood there in the dark hallway, he of course didn't know then of the Mullinses, nor could he possibly guess the part they were to play in this story, which would begin to unfold like a flower in the coming days. The Mullinses, temporary caretakers at Fall Breeze. Reg and Edna from Rotherham, South Yorkshire. Mr. Fish and Mrs. Chips.
Shocking big place, Reg. Look at it. You got an army in there.
Turrets, look.
Hey, what did he say we have to do?
Keep an eye on it for the owner, that's all. Keep the gates locked and no one to come through without the agent bloke here. Easiest job we've ever had.
Well, we don't get paid, though. Not a real job.
Tide us over. Have to do. We live in that gatehouse, what's it there, see?
That? Bit pokey.
We don't go in the villa. We just keep watch. Guard dog's right. Woof, woof. Hey, he's waving me to help with the gates, look. No chance, kid. Too hot.
Have we done right, Reg? Taking this on?
Free, ain't it? Gas and electric. Better than being in this tin can on some campsite.
Reg,
What?
when are we
Going up. Now, don't start. Soon. Now, be said.
I'm really missing it, you know. The business. Don't you a bit?
It's gone, Edna. My fault, but it's gone.
We could save up. I could get a job.
Forget it. We've lost it. I'd love to know old Shopters. Hey, I think he wants me to drive in. Keep your bits on, Mr. Goldwise. I'm coming.
The Mullinses. Dead Yorkshire, as Father used to say. The agent must have been desperate to take them on as caretakers at Fall Breeze. Feckless, flat-capped Reg. Roly-poly Edna. It's been 8 weeks since they first took the job, and now they're about to leave. But not before they've helped to twist this story into a shape all their own.
Madame, how are you this morning?
Shut the door, Larry. Your instructions are in that envelope. I presume you can travel straight away.
Sure thing. I can be there by tonight. I've got a new model out there. An Alfa Romeo. Very speedy.
The agent is fixing for some workmen for tomorrow morning. And a removal truck for what must be kept.
Absolument, madame.
Every room, Larry. Do you follow me? It's all in there, what you have to do. Burn the rest.
Burn it?
Detritus. Years and years of it. Yesterday, I had a glimpse of the dark to come. I'm going to die soon, and I intend to do it here, in Paris, the city of light. I'm going traveling no more. I'm selling my villas, starting in the west and moving north. They will need clearing. The time I've wasted hoarding. Time for the flames. First the dross, then me. I shall probably take longer. What do you think, Harry?
What? Oh, right. I'm with you.
No, you're not. There are some English people in the gatehouse, I've been told. Caretaker's agent found. They might help you. If you ask nicely. The English are like that, Larry. They appreciate a formal, polite approach.
Sure. Will do. I'm on my way. Au revoir, madame.
Au revoir, donkey.
Claude, as he told me later, always eavesdropped and spied as a way of survival in the Rouvel household, and he had heard it all. Burn the rest. His mouth goes dry. His stomach churns. He is powerless. Whatever possesses the woman, damn her, the reptile. He has to do something. His treasure is there. From an upstairs window, he watches Lomas striding back to his car, and before he turns away, in that split second of time, he catches a glimpse of a figure in the passenger seat of the gleaming red Alfa Romeo. A blonde. Not Mrs. Lomas, that's for sure. The way they kiss. It's a straw to clutch at, one of those random events in this story, taking it like a ball in a mountain stream into fresh waters. He phones the railway station, and then prepares his speech.
I'll have my coffee on the terrace, Claude.
Of course. I note Mr. Lomas has set off for Fall Breeze, madame.
I've given him strict instructions, but he's awfully slow. How easy it is to find faults with one's servants once one has grown tired of them.
I trust Mr. Lomas won't be distracted.
Distracted?
By his companion, madame.
Tell me.
A blonde person in the car with him this morning. Female.
His wife?
Not his wife. No, madame.
I knew there was something. Those piggy eyes. Lust. How deeply predictable.
Perhaps I should go down, madame.
What?
To Fall Breeze. To make sure the work is done correctly. I could take the train.
Yes, you could. You'll need to go straight away, of course.
But there is an early train tomorrow morning at 7, I think, madame.
Is there indeed? How very thoughtful of you, Claude.
From Gare Austerlitz. I could be there by mid-afternoon, and the work should still be in progress.
Very well. And do let me know what he's up to, Claude.
The floozy, madame.
Floozy, Claude. Details, please.
And Claude will go to Perpignan on his early train and take a taxi to the villa, where he will be just too late to see Lomas and his blonde. But he will meet the Mullinses. Reg has decided they should go home. Edna is right. He swears again at the thought of the bastard VAT man with the silly hairpiece and snidey questions who took away their livelihood and their profits and savings in a single afternoon. Edna took it worst. Fish and chips was her life. Maybe they could start again, but he couldn't quite see how. He'd stashed $2,000 under some bricks in the back shed, and they'd come to France just to get away. Reg liked the sun and the sea, and especially the nearly naked girls on the beaches. He told me he'd bought some really smart binoculars and made a study out of the young flesh from behind the rocks. But even this parade was beginning to pall. And he missed the pub and the telly, and he hated the Frenchy bread and crappy sausages and wazzy beer. Rotherham was all right. It was home. But I'm going too fast. Like Vanessa, my librarian-type tutor lady, once said, with that little crooked smile of hers, narratives are like sailing ships. Fill the sails slowly. Use the breeze of imagination. Make it last. New paragraph. It's 8 o'clock on the evening of the day Lomas left Paris for Madame's southern villa. And here he is, purring up to the big gates, the new model and the new model.
Hi. Someplace, huh? My first visit. Larry Lomas. You must be the caretaker. Parlez-vous English, right?
Who wants to know?
I kind of need you to let me in here.
Who's your friend?
What? Oh, Michelle. She's just come along for the ride.
I'll bet.
I beg your pardon?
You heard.
You have the keys to these gates?
Me key's ready. I have to love you and leave you, Yankee man.
I won't be starting till tomorrow morning, but I just want to have a look at the house. Get an idea of the size of the job.
No can do, sorry.
I've come from Paris. I'm Madame's goddamn accountant, okay? You can let me in. What's your name, fella?
No can do. Reg, fella.
Now, look here, Reg.
Job to a squire. Come back with the froggy agent and you're in.
I'm sorry.
So am I, but that's it.
Get the keys and open the damn gate, will ya? Where you going? Hey! Reg! Come back here! Hey!
But no one ever shouts at Reg and his herd. So he has to leave it to the morning and come back with a big truck and 2 workmen and the froggy agent. Reg and Edna watch as they all sweep through the gates and up to the villa to carry out Madame's instructions. At noon, several hundred miles north, Claude Marie's high-speed train, the 7 o'clock from Paris to Barcelona, is unusually held up. And at that same moment, miles away in grey, overcast Rotherham, I am engaged in yet another day's desultory trading in the fine arts, which in the provincial north is always a grim lost cause, like Father used to say with a grim lost smile. Also, at that moment, Reg puts away the binoculars he's been using to watch Lomas's blonde sunbathing on the steps of the villa and starts to clean out the camper van.
You're busy? Fancy a cuppa?
We're going back Saturday. All right. I've cleaned the tin can out, see? Happy?
Oh, Reg. Oh, you've no idea. Now get a job. Get some money together.
Dream on, woman.
We can start again.
Hang about. It's Mr. America. Get ready to salute.
What? Oh, him. One for you, Reg.
Hi, Reg. How you doing?
I'm sound.
I guess we're finished up at the house. The truck's full, ready to go. Would you do me a favor, sir?
Try me, Mr. President.
There's a lot of junk up behind the house. I'd be mighty grateful if you could set fire to it and finish the job. I'm a little pressed.
I know. I've seen it.
I could make it worth your while, buddy boy.
Oh, aye. 500
francs okay for you? You just have to light a match, keep an eye on the flame, sweep up after.
750.
Jesus. You are one hell of a naughty pussycat, you know that? Here.
Ta.
Like I say, the stuff's around the back. All it needs is a match. I'm on my way. Better lock up when the truck's gone, okay? Here's your precious keys, Reg.
Minor characters, Vanessa told our class once early on, use sparingly and only if essential for flavour. And Lomas and his blonde are just that, but have their part to play nevertheless. Because no bonfire, no Fernande for Reg and Edna, and no Fernande, well, no story.
All this stuff shall go up like a Chinese fart, stone dry. Stand back.
See this, Reg?
What?
This folder thing looks posh.
Bloody useless Frenchy matches.
Where you hurry, Reg?
75 quid to light a match. He must have been keen to get to that tart.
There's a ribbon thing, look.
Are we doing this bonfire or what?
And about. See this, Reg?
What?
Drawing. A lass went out on.
Where?
Interested now. Typical.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Hey, what's that say?
What?
The writing there. Can you read that? My eyes are crap. It says some.
It's a nice drawing, isn't it? I like that.
What's that name there?
It's got a name on, look.
No. What's it say?
I've seen it somewhere now. It's that car ad thing.
What?
On telly, that car ad. It comes up at the end. Picasso. Squiggle, squiggle. That's it. Picasso. There's a lass in it with a bloke on this cliff road.
Yeah, they're all like that, them car ads, gagging couples.
You look. It's the same, Reg.
Yeah, give it here. Yeah, could be, I suppose.
Shall we keep it? Take it home. I like it. It's real leather, too, this folder thing. Worth keeping for that.
Well, it's extra clutter in the van.
If it's him, though, Picasso. He might be worth something, mightn't it?
It's not the real job. They wouldn't throw that, would they?
Shame to chuck it, though.
Well, please yourself. We've got this fire to do for Doodle Dandy, haven't we?
And the flames shoot up into the clear blue sky, and later in the early warm evening the smoke is still clinging to the villa walls as Claude's taxi screeches up to the iron gates, and the Mullinses stare at their second visitor in 24 hours as he gets hurriedly out of the car.
Good evening. I'm Claude Marais. I'm Madame Ulvel's personal assistant. Can you open the gates, please?
Another one. You've just missed the Yank.
Lomas.
Know him, do you? About an hour ago.
And you are...
Caretaker, love. Call me Reg. Everybody else does.
Oh, what is that up there?
Looks like a big house to me, definitely.
I mean the smoke.
A little bonfire. Spare junk. Lomas asked me.
Can you open the gate? I need to go to the house straight away.
Sorry, love. No can do. Not without the Asian bloke. You could be any tea leaf, couldn't you? Or a dosser. I mean...
No, it's rather important. The gate, please.
Like I said to Rock Hudson, I can't open this gate.
If you don't open the gate, Reg, I will phone the police. They will come here and take you into custody. They will do this because I know them and they know me. This is Madame's house. I am her personal assistant. I've been coming here for many years. I'm known. I will report a trespass. You are on private property, after all. They will be quite rough, Reg. Do you understand? Without the language, you will be, what is the correct expression in these circumstances? Up Shite Creek, yes? The gates, please, now.
Go on, mate. We're leaving Saturday anyway. No point in getting yourself flummoxed for now. It's too hot. Open. Shazam.
It takes Claude 5 minutes to check what he has come all this way for, and in an instant he's running down the wide stone staircase and out onto the long driveway, breathless now, ashen-faced, heart pounding as he heads for the gatehouse.
Hey, up. Trouble's here.
What?
Fancy pants from the house. Let me do the talking, all right?
Why, what's up?
Just keep it shut right. That folder thing, hide it. What can I do you for, Squire?
There are some things I cannot find. Personal articles at the house.
Not surprised. Your Yankee had his mind on other things, didn't he?
The bonfire. Did you see what was on it?
Cardboard boxes, wood, bits of furniture, old curtains, all sorts.
You didn't see anything like a portfolio?
Like a what?
A portfolio, a brown leather one, about this size. It had a blue ribbon.
Sorry, it didn't look love. Just put a match under the lot. Went up smart in this heat, too. Important, was it?
I can picture the scene. The dusk is closing in. And at this moment, Reg lights a cigarette, and from the way he does this, Claude is suddenly certain that this flat-capped yobbo and his fat, smiling wife, hiding away in the gatehouse, have his drawing. Just as Reg now knows that what he has is more valuable than he thought. It is a framed moment. Claude watches Reg's cigarette end trembling like a firefly in the gloom. Leaving on Saturday, they said. He needs to do something very quickly, and he's in luck. Next morning he sees Reg leaving for the sea to have one farewell squint at his beach girls. Just an hour of sun and flesh to help him through the long, grey Rotherham winter days to come.
Oh, you!
Can I trouble you for some milk, please? Can't drink my coffee without it.
Come in, love. Boiling today, ain't it? Did you find what you were after?
No, I'm afraid not. You're leaving tomorrow?
We are, love. Can't say I'm sorry, me.
And where do you live in England, may I ask?
Rotherham. Used to be pits and steel and stuff. Lots of shops now. Meadowhall, they flock.
I was thinking of visiting England. I've been to London, of course, with Madame, but I thought I might have a holiday, travel round. York is a place to see, isn't it?
Ask Reg. Goes to races at York. It's not far. That suit you, love?
Thank you.
He'll be back in a bit.
I wonder, would you mind giving me your address? If I came, I would like to make contact. A familiar face, you know.
All right. Mind you, don't count on us being there. We're for out soon as poss. Get ourselves a new chippy. I'll write it on here, shall I?
Chippy?
Edna later tells Reg she'd seen Claude, and how he'd sat a few feet from what he was looking for. She'd enjoyed that, but she forgets the bit about the address. Reg wouldn't like that anyway, and she doesn't want a row. Next day, he puts the folder under some blankets on the floor of the camper van, locks the gates, chucks the keys in a hedge, and heads for the motorway north. The Mullinses lived on an estate local people named Colditz. Fat, tattooed mothers, snotty kids, filthy dwellings, no wall unscrawled, no garden unjunked, nowhere safe, nowhere quiet. I've now had 2 glimpses, and it's enough.
Isn't it smart to be back, Reg?
Is it?
I might try Dalton's Domestics tomorrow. Bound to have something for me.
I might stay in bed.
What we're going to do with that picture?
I'm thinking about it.
Might be worth something.
That Claude wanted it bad enough, didn't he? One thing, Edna.
What?
Keep it quiet, eh? Say no to nobody, right?
All right, don't go on. Where have you put it anyway?
Behind the fridge. Safe.
Edna got her cleaning job at the Forbes household. The old coach house at Stanton Brecks, a leafy suburb where the salaried professionals in this tawdry town hide away behind hawthorn hedges. In this case, a consultant urologist who just happened to be an art collector. Roly-poly Edna, who always does things for the best, thinks, why not try an expert with the drawing behind the fridge? There was no use there, was it? And of course, a new chippy was on her mind, too.
Where on earth did you get this?
It's Reg's.
Reg?
My husband. It were left him in a will.
My word. Lucky man. It's rather sweet. And it's signed.
Yeah, Picasso.
What? Let me see.
Like that car ad. That's good, that one, isn't it?
Must be a forgery of some kind. Someone having fun. It certainly looks old. The paper. I'm no expert, mind you.
Reg was wondering if you'd help out, like, find out if it's real and if it's worth out. I know he's keen, doctor-like, on art stuff. All these pictures around. Just thought I'd ask.
May I keep it? I should be able to get an opinion for you.
All right, but I'll have to have it back. If Reg finds out, he'll chuck plates.
And now I was about to be placed on the board in a game which had begun 6 weeks before, when Madame Rouvel crashed her car on that May afternoon in Paris.
What do you think?
I'm impressed.
So was Jonathan.
You can see the signature, I suppose.
Yes, I can.
It's not genuine, is it? I mean, it belongs to my help, Edna, for heaven's sake.
Where did she get it?
She says in a will. Obviously a lie. That kind of person doesn't have fine art, do they? Let alone a Picasso. You're awfully pale, Christopher.
I need to give it a close examination. May I take it away? I have a colleague, David Williamson. Bit of an expert on early modernism.
I'm sure Jonathan knows him. Awfully clever. Based in Manchester?
That's him. May I?
Of course.
We stared at the drawing. It was in sepia ink on paper. 25 by 20 centimetres. A female nude, reclining on a sofa. Her face turned to an open window, a curtain billowing caught by a gentle breeze. I didn't know who she was at that moment, but she felt priceless. Father once told me if ever I was in the presence of the sublime, I would, quite simply, know. In the Forbes lounge that morning, I knew. I knew, too, I had to have her. I took her with me that afternoon in my briefcase on the back seat, climbing over the Snake Pass to Manchester to David Williamson. Avaricious, drunken, devious, but an expert. And anyway, the only one I knew.
Exquisite, isn't she? It's signed. Isn't it just? It's what it says it is. Fernande. Can't be absolutely sure, of course. Who? Fernande Olivier. La belle Fernande. Picasso's first lover. 1904-5 sort of time. Lived on into the 60s. May I have a closer look, please?
Surely.
Under my magic light. There's one little instant test I can do. Memento. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
What?
There she is. Gentiana Numenanthe.
Pardon?
Marsh Gentian to you, old boy. Wildflower. Joubert et Fils, the Paris papermakers. That was their watermark. Have a look for yourself and give a little cheer. See? Delicate. My God. She might just be the genuine girl. Unbelievable. Where did you get it, Christopher?
It's a long story. She's not mine, I have to say. Yet.
Not quite your usual league, if I may say so. No offence, old boy. She'll be very expensive. Should have an armed guard in your car. And the insurance. Stratospheric. Tell me more. You're being awfully coy.
It's a long story. Loose ends still.
You're going to have to tell me if you're including me in your deal. This is a London job. Something new like this on the market. Talk about making waves. But provenance, Christopher. You know as well as I do how vital that is. We must have provenance.
And that's how I first met the Mullinses on their Trashville estate. Morning. I wonder if I could have a word.
Not Jesus, is it? Only Reg doesn't do him.
Mrs. Mullins, isn't it? I got your address from Julia Forbes. It's about the drawing you showed her. I'm an art dealer. Chris Sanderson. May I come in a moment, please?
Who is it?
Oh, God. That's blown it now.
It wasn't doing any good behind the fridge, Reg.
Stupid mare, I said gobshot.
It was just to get an idea. I didn't know she'd blab it round, did I?
I'm sorry to butt in, but I might be able to help. This drawing is quite exceptional. Exquisite. I'm prepared to make you an offer, should it be for sale.
It isn't.
Reg!
No.
I see. Pity. Can I ask where it came from?
We found it.
Found it?
Well, we stayed in this villa in France. Sort of caretakers for an old woman.
Edna, shut it.
What do you plan to do with it?
Not a bleeding clue.
Well, like I say, I could help there. I'll be discreet.
Is it by him, then? Picasso?
I think it might be. I've shown it to a colleague. An expert. He thinks it's genuine. I'll need a little more detail on how you came by it, though.
Reg, tell him.
Go on, then. It was on a bonfire with other rubbish. This woman...
what was her name?
No idea. She was in Paris. We were looking after her house, and she had a clear out, and we found it and brought it back. Fair enough?
It was discarded.
No, it was thrown out. I'm saying.
It's not nicked. He thinks we've lifted it, Reg.
How much?
Sorry?
How much for it, then?
Well, I think you're looking at 2,000, Mr. Mullins. But I would have to take it with me. A closer inspection, you understand.
£2,000? Is that with a leather case included, like?
2 long ones for that. Crackers.
I'm also willing to put down 500 now as an act of good faith. I have a studio locally. I'm not going to run away, believe me. I'm a bona fide dealer. Mr. Mullins?
500. Not a cheque, is it? I don't do banks at the moment.
Here.
Go on, then. I can't do all with it, can I?
I was on the edge of pulling off the deal of my dreams. But I should have known. Never rejoice. Make no plans. Other doors were about to open, and when the first key turned, out stepped Claude Marais. A chance sighting of an illicit blonde. A delayed express in the south of France, a missed bonfire and a cup of milk later, and Claude was in Rotherham on the same afternoon I met the Mullinses, and on their doorstep. The snows of circumstance, accident, coincidence, and random chance drifted up behind me. Hello?
Listen, kid. That picture thing, a bit of a snag. This froggy's turned up. That silly cow told him where we lived. You better come round. Better still, we'll meet in the pub, the Black Bear, you know it, behind the cop shop in town. About 6.
What's going on?
Tell you later. Bring the pic. He wants it back.
He what?
You have no idea how relieved I am, Mr. Sanderson.
Touch lucky there, Claudio, me old love. I mean, without me, it'd be up in flames. Be right.
Rather cheeky, isn't he, Mr. Sanderson? This is my property, and what's more, he told fibs to keep her from me. You took her, and you lied, Red.
I found it, love. Now get it right. You owe me. Take my glasses empty. Who's getting them in?
May I see the drawing, please, Mr. Sanderson?
What? Oh, sure. Here.
I'm going for a Waz. Mine's a pint, by the way.
It's Fernande Olivier. Am I right?
Clever man. How do you know that?
Well, an expert colleague, actually, not me.
Then you'll know why I've come so far, Mr. Sanderson. Why it's so important to me.
And you'll know how disappointed I am. I was hoping...
to acquire an original Picasso drawing on the cheap. Oh, sorry, I couldn't resist that.
Regis told you then.
Don't worry, I think you and I have the same view of these Mullins people. In a way, I don't blame you.
Your English is exceptional, I have to say.
Madame Rouvel, she insisted always on English. The language of diplomacy, of culture, the language of money, of the auction room, the language of Americans. I've been with her for over 30 years, always English. She only insists on French when ordering food.
So that belongs to her?
No, to me.
Ah. A gift?
Not really, no. A long story. I joined Madame's household years ago. She took me in, I suppose. She liked young men, collected us for breakfast. I'd been a bit of a bad boy till then. For some reason, she liked me, protected me, saved me, if you will. I stayed and served. We moved from villa to villa, from sale room to sale room. It's her life. Art collection has enriched her. She knew so many great artists. In some cases, she was their lover. She knew Picasso well. She had a villa near his in Vaubenard, and he used to visit. He was an old man then, of course. He came to see her one night, uninvited, and he brought her these drawings. But she was not there, so he talked to me. He wanted Madame to have the drawings as a gift, but as she wasn't there, he left them with me. There were 5 wonderful sketches, all of Fernande. Now, this is difficult for me to say, Mr. Sanderson.
You borrowed one?
Yes. Yes, I did. For a long time I thought I'd be discovered. But years went by and I realized it was now mine. Madame never found out there'd been 5 drawings. I've kept it all these years. It is my, insurance against old age. When Madame dies, I'll be alone, and knowing Madame, probably penniless.
Really? After all your service?
Like I say, knowing Madame.
Where's my pie, then?
Sorry, we've been talking.
It looks like it. I'll get him. Have you told him, Claudio,
No, I have not. No.
Told me what?
about flogging it?
Flog? You want to sell the drawing?
Another puff's half, is it for you, Mr. Sanderson? And Claudio?
Cognac, please, Reg.
Do you have to? I'll get crisp, shall I?
You're serious? About selling?
It's difficult. I can't sell it in France, can I? Madame would know. Everyone would know. Questions would be asked. She would be vicious in her revenge. Total loyalty is what Madame Rouvel expects from her servants. But being here like this, thanks to Reg, in a way, I suppose it suddenly occurred to me. It's an opportunity to part with it and at the same time cash my policy. I came to take it back, but now, well, it seems like a good opportunity. You understand? Christopher, is it?
I do.
But you must realize when this unknown Picasso comes on the market, questions will be asked. Whoever tries to sell it must be prepared for questions. Of course, when Madame dies, which won't be long, it will be easier, you understand me?
Absolutely.
So you're interested?
Very much so.
Your offer to Reg, if offer is the right word.
Well, like I say, you caught me out there. What would you have in mind?
Well, I could not accept less than 250,000.
Oh. Everest him back. Sorry, my dad's expression for a lot.
An early Picasso drawing in sepia ink on paper. Fernande Olivier, no less. Well, cheap at the price, Christopher. A steal, as the Americans say, don't you think?
How long can you give me?
I need to go back to Madame soon. About a week.
It's a lot of money for me. I'm a very small player, Claude. This sort of deal is totally new to me.
People will pay more. You know this, though.
Now then, get these down your necks. And crisps. Proper, not your Frenchy fries.
Reg drank 11 pints that night. I stuck to 3 halves. Claude sipped his cognacs. The pub was packed and smoky and blaring, but I sat there hardly able to believe my good fortune. Fernande was still possible. I tried to imagine Father being there and what he would have said. I phoned Williamson when I got in. I needed him now more than ever, although the idea of sharing Fernande with this man, with anybody, was almost painful.
It's hellish late, old boy.
The drawing of Fernande. I think we might be in a position to do a deal, David.
How much?
250,000. I suggest a 50-50 split.
Grief. It would be my absolute limit, old boy. $250,000.
And mine. I can't imagine what Father would say.
Sorry?
Nothing. So, do we bid?
You still haven't told me who your vendor is. In fact, you're still keeping me in the dark about so much. You're asking a lot of me. You must see that.
It's difficult. He has particular reasons, you see, to sell. It's a long story, David. Trust me.
You're not telling me the drawing has been dishonestly acquired, Christopher, because if that's the case, I'm out now.
I'm not. But it has come his way by a rather circuitous route. And mine, believe me. Would it help if I told you Picasso gave it to him?
A gift? Well, that's different, provenance-wise.
Look, we both know this thing is worth a lot more. A lot more. It's the chance of a lifetime, isn't it? My piddling little business dealing with these tight-walleted provincial Philistines who know what they like and nothing else. I'd be free. We can't pass this up, can we? It's a gamble, yes, but it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. When are you and I ever going to lay our hands on a Picasso? You've seen her. You've checked her. She's exquisite. We have to go for it. We'll always regret not having had the courage to change our lives with one single purchase. David...
You're very persuasive, old boy. It's everything I have and more. I'd have to borrow. But yes, there could be a huge profit.
Profit. Williamson's God. He hadn't really seen the girl on the sofa by the window. I spent a whole morning at the bank, my palms sweating. I showed Claude Rotherham in all its millennium glory. It didn't take long. I took him to Sheffield, too, to the art galleries, where he was, for some reason, quite entranced by the 2 Buffer Girls by John Rothenstein, staring at the buxom lasses in their headscarves for some time. On the day of the deal, I took him to the countryside, and we sat outside the cafe at Longshore, and I heard myself talking money as if it was someone else, outside me, saying the words.
So, you like her?
I do, yes.
I think the cognac loosened my tongue the other night. I've never told anybody before, about the drawing. It's been my secret for so long, it's almost a relief.
When I first saw her at Julia Form's house that day, it was... I don't know how to say it.
Love at first sight?
What? Well, put like that, not... Well, sort of.
You have taste and sensibility, Christopher. So much aren't dealing is just about money and ownership and possession and power. But since we are talking about money, perhaps we might come to some agreement.
£250,000, you said, I think.
Correct. I would prefer a banker's draft, French francs, if that's okay with you.
I'll talk to my partner. We could meet tomorrow and finalize the deal.
Oh, splendid. Give me your hand.
What? Oh, of course.
Christopher, it is a pity I have to go back to France so soon. I shall miss you, my friend. I'm so pleased you like her. She was Picasso's first and greatest love. He told me that night. She put an end to his loneliness. You understand me? I think you do. I thought I'd go and see Reg and Edna tonight, say my farewells.
How did you know he'd found the drawing in the bonfire?
The way he suddenly lit a cigarette in the gloom. I just knew. Liars give themselves away so easily, don't you think?
I was wondering, does Reg have a place in this deal, Claude? I mean, in view of his heroic rescue.
Leave him to me. I'll settle with Reg Mullins, Christopher. Relax. She's yours now, isn't she?
The final handover was rather low-key in Claude's hotel room. I was quaking. The row of figures on the draft. Was it me here? Shop, savings, loans, even father's inheritance were now in this delicate drawing of Picasso's first lover and model. Look after her, was all Claude said, smiling as he gave her to me. I walked him down to the station. I was sorry to see him go. I liked him. He appeared so suddenly in my life and brought some colour and light and excitement and, yes, love into my bleakness. I still feel like that now, too, in spite of everything. A week later, Williamson took Fernande to London to the experts. I sat in my studio, waiting for news. But at that very moment another door swung open, and out into the light stepped the player who had started the whole game.
Mr. Sanderson?
Yes?
Edith Rouvel. You know who I am?
I've heard about you, madame.
Of course. Claude tells me he has enjoyed his holiday. I just wanted to thank you.
Not at all. A pleasure meeting him.
He tells me you've purchased his drawing.
Sorry,
The drawing of the girl. He says you were much taken with it. He was awfully proud, having Picasso's interest and approval. What on earth will you do with it?
I'm not sure what you mean, madame.
It's a collector's item, I suppose. Are you still there, Mr. Sanderson?
Is it possible to speak to Claude, madame?
He's not available, I'm afraid. And anyway, he doesn't even know I'm making this call. As I say, it's just to say thank you for looking after him. Did you know it's the first time he's been away from my household in over 30 years? One vacation in a working life, and he spends it in Rotherham. Now, that is tragedy. Goodbye, Mr. Sanderson.
Collector's item? Something was not right. I was suddenly ice-cold, dry-mouthed, heart banging. It felt as if I was about to enter a dark tunnel. It was like when they rang me from the hospital that night to tell me about Father. I shut the studio and sat in a chair in the darkness, staring at the phone. Williamson had not called. That, too, was a worry. I began to feel an unease I could almost touch. Then I had a sudden urge to go and see the Mullinses. I don't really know why. To remind myself, perhaps, that it hadn't all been a dream.
Wasting your time, Lou. They're flitted.
Sorry?
Gagness. Good riddance. They're welcome to him. He was in the pub a week ago, very cheerful. Now they're bunks off. She was talking about a chippy. Mind you, that's all she ever talks about. Cod and peas they were known as round here. Owe your money, do they, love? Join the club.
When I got back to my studio, the phone was ringing. I knew who it was, of course.
Christopher, where have you been?
What's the matter, David?
I've been phoning for an hour.
Please stop shouting. It's not helpful.
I'm in London.
I rather gathered that.
There's a problem
A problem?
with the drawing. The paper's wrong. I've made a terrible mistake.
The paper?
That watermark I showed you, the flower, it had 5 petals, right? The fact is, Jouberts were using 4 petals at the turn of the century. A different gentian. Gentianella capestris, not the one we were looking at. They changed it to 5 petals in the 50s before they went bust. A tiny detail, but I didn't know. I didn't know. I've made a terrible mistake. It's a fake. We've been turned over. I've lost everything on a single flower petal. Oh, God. Everything.
A collector's item.
What?
Nothing. You better bring her back.
We must contact the vendor. We must try and recoup our money. I don't even know who he is. I must be mad. I trusted you, Sanderson. You persuaded me to part with everything I have for this.
I said it was a gamble. We appear to have lost. Just bring her back.
Is that all you can say? It's worthless. What's wrong with you? Can't you hear what I'm saying?
Of course, he didn't understand. I was suddenly strangely calm. She was coming back. That's all I could think of. She had been judged less than perfect by the experts, but she was coming back to me. And she did come back, with Williamson, who wept more buckets on my sofa and drank a whole bottle of Father's Calvados, and went on about being ruined and staggered off into the night. I closed the studio. No point now. It was lost. Father would have been appalled. 2 days later, Julia Forbes came knocking, and I had to let her in.
Jonathan and I have been dying to know. Edna stopped coming, you see. Just walked out on me. Of course, we have someone else, Polish, I think. The drawing. It was a dad, wasn't it?
Afraid so.
So you didn't buy it?
No point.
That Manchester art friend of yours. Awful, wasn't it?
What?
Killed on the snake the other night. Came off the road, apparently. It was in the paper. Probably drunk. It was one of his problems, wasn't it? Did you show him the drawing?
Yes. Yes, I did. I had no idea about the accident.
Are you all right, Christopher? Only the shop's shut all the time, isn't it?
Vanessa once did a session on what she called narrative timing. How you should always save a significant, vital touch of colour to the very last. Life and art, she said. Hand in hand.
He's gone. Left me.
Sorry?
Claude! I need to know what really happened between you and him, Mr. Sanderson. After all these years, he's gone with just a silly note propped on the table. He must have money. Not from me. How much did you pay him, may I ask?
Well...
I really must know.
A considerable sum, madame.
What? 10,000? 50?
Rather a lot more. 250.
Oh, dear. You have been grossly overcharged.
I know.
I don't expect you know Claude did your drawing.
What?
Do you know what he wrote in his leaving note? Sunt lacrimae rerum. Oh, a little man with a little learning, most of which he got from me. Pathetic. The ingratitude of the man. I found him. I kept him. He was mine.
Claude drew Fernande.
Oh, yes, but Picasso signed it. He liked to do things like that. He was always very mischievous. He said it helped to keep up the quality of his work on the market. A very good fake was better than a weak original, you see. He used to find that kind of thing awfully amusing. Claude was flattered, of course. Failed artist, you see, he would be. He was a good copier. That's how I first met him. An amateur forger. I saved him from prison. But he never tried to sell it. He kept it hidden. I was there when Pablo signed. I think Claude was frightened of being caught out if he tried to sell it. He was always a timid little man. But now he's found a buyer. In Rotherham, of all places. After all this time.
I'd like to speak to him.
I expect you would. Rather a lot of money for you, I should imagine.
Everything. Perhaps you'll let me know if he comes back.
He won't come back. How could he do this to me? Insolence, I always think, is the hard currency of those who serve. Goodbye, Mr. Sanderson.
I went over to the portfolio and opened it. Picasso's Fernande. He had loved her. He had loved Claude's version of her, too. I pictured the scene, the old artist and the young Claude peering down at the drawing, and Madame smiling indulgently at the mischievous conspiracy they were sealing together at that moment to mock the future. Sunt lacrimae rerum. I looked it up. There are tears in all things. This is my last page. I've lost everything, shop, savings, house, and every single item of art Father had so carefully collected. But here she is still, Fernande, blown down time by chance and accident into this mean flat where I'm learning to live on benefits and tasting the flavours of poverty in these dark winter days. There was still one little loose end I had to deal with. It nagged me. Did Reg and Edna know all along? Did they and Claude, what was the expression, stitch me up? I went to Skegness and found their chippy easily enough, the fish fry drifting to me along the rainy seaside streets.
Nice piece of cod, Mr. Sanderson.
No, thanks.
How you diddling, kid? How's Rotherham? As if I cared.
You know what happened with the drawing?
What drawing?
For God's sake.
He's winding you up, love.
It was a fake.
Lot of fuss or nothing then.
We paid a fortune for it, Reg.
Little bit of a drawing. You lot are bound bots, if you ask me.
I was wondering.
What's that, Squire?
Did you set me up, Reg? You and Claude.
How's that then?
You knew, didn't you?
What?
That Claude drew the picture.
You've lost me, love.
Claude drew Fernande and Picasso signed.
Never. Did you hear that, Edna?
You knew. Admit it.
Don't fret. I didn't know aught about aught. Me and my like, we don't know anything. Have some chips.
For God's sake. I lost everything. Everything.
On the house. Have a cup of tea with it.
No, I'm going.
Look, he gave me 10 grand, if you must know. A reward for finding the thing in the bonfire.
Got a deposit on this shop. Very handy. Set us up, did Claude? Didn't you, Reg? Nice bloke. For a friendship.
You ought to shove it in that shop of yours. Try and get a few bob back. It's still a Picasso, isn't it? Near as makes no odds.
I haven't got a shop. And no, it isn't.
I thought for a mo you'd come for your cash.
What? Oh, I'd forgotten my deposit.
100 now and the rest later, so you. Only we need to get this biz going first. What I can't understand is you've still got your picture, haven't you? You were dead keen on her before, weren't you? Exquisite, you said. I mean, she's not different just because Picasso didn't do her, is she?
Reg?
What?
I'll take up your offer. Cod and chips, please. Salt and vinegar. And 1 mug of tea. Large, 1 sugar.
Edna, 1 large cod. Now we're frying. A legend on the East Coast, these chips, kid.
I've written it all down now. The accidental meetings, choices, interventions, and the pathways taken by everyone involved, which have brought me here to this tiny room. I still have Fernande, of course. I have no regrets and bear no grudges. But I do have a secret hope left, that Claude will walk through my door one day. I imagine him out there somewhere, alone like me, of course, but freer and lighter. I thought I saw him recently when I was out walking early on the moors. I saw a figure coming towards me in the mist, and I was suddenly sure it was Claude. I was about to run to him, but in the next moment I realized I was mistaken. The mist cleared later, and I walked back to town in bright sunshine.
In Picasso and Chips by Dave Sheasby, Christopher was played by Geoffrey Whitehead, Madame Rouvel by Phillida Law, and Claude by Clive Swift. Edna was played by Rachel Davis, Reg by John Hartley, Lomas by Kenny Blythe, Williamson by Tom Arnold, and Julia by Jenny Stoller. The director was David Hunter.